What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Global Cap FX. Today, it's Q&A day. So what I'll be doing is going on my platforms, taking in any of the most recent questions that my followers and audience have asked me, and I'll be answering them here. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to all you guys who are liking, subscribing, and commenting on my channel. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm and helping me get to as many people as possible when it comes to educating those on financial literacy, Forex trading, and really just securing that bag. So thank you again for doing that. So one of the first questions that I received over the last couple of days is it necessary to quit your job? And I'm going to say no. The reason being is one, I'm actually not a full-time trader yet. I'm still working a full 9 to 5 job. So from my experience, I'll go into the time consumption necessary in order to do both. But no, it's not necessary to quit your job, and it's not advised either. And the reason being is because trading can be risky. It is risky. Let's just keep it 100. It is, especially if you don't know what you're doing. So if you're brand new to the industry and you're looking to, flip your $1,000 account into 100 grand in less than a month, probably won't happen. So, with that being said, quitting your job where you actually have some security and a consistent income coming in is not advised when you're first getting involved in the Forex industry. One thing that I will say is that Jay-Z, he said this on an interview once, and he says that if you can't afford something 3 times over, you shouldn't buy it the first time. So let's say, for example, you have expenses of $1,500 a month. Let's say 2,000. If you're making $6,000 in foreign exchange money, foreign exchange income, capital, then you probably would be in a good position to quit your job if you feel the need. What I would like to say is if you make $6,000 in your first month, that's great. But if you can do it consistently for 5 to 6 months, that is a better gauge and a better and gives you more reassurance in the decision you make when it's time to resign from that full-time job. Another thing that I would like to address when it comes to the job that you might be working on the side with your foreign exchange is the health insurance. Health insurance when you're an employee is a lot cheaper than it is if you are self-employed, and whether it's an LLC, sole proprietorship, or what have you, it's a lot cheaper if you're under an employer because employers actually cover a big majority of that monthly premium to keep you insured and covered. So yeah, keep that in mind. And another thing that we're tapping into today is the time consumption. Time consumption is a misconstrued, misperceived idea, an idea that you need to spend all day and all night in order to be successful in it. And that's not true at all. For those of you guys who know me, I've been doing this for about 4 years. And when I first got involved in the foreign exchange market, I was on it all the time because I was really just addicted to learning the process. And once you get involved in foreign exchange, you'll actually understand that it's more than just reading charts and maybe looking at the news if you're a fundamental trader, but it really helps you establish a higher level of patience and confidence in the skill set that you're learning. I can give a great contradictory example is, college. I went to college, I got a full 4-year degree, sports business management, and I haven't really utilized a lot of the stuff that I learned there, the finance formulas and things of that nature. I haven't really put that into play when it comes to being on the field of work. But when it comes to Forex trading and you actually learn the fundamental skills of being a day trader day in and day out, Your job is to exercise those fundamentals and remain disciplined with those fundamentals. So the more and more you do it, the easier it gets. So at the beginning, you might spend a little bit more time than you would for somebody who's been 2, 3 years in the game, right? And then once you're actually in trades, you don't have to watch it all day. There's things called stop losses and take profit lines that will allow you to set markers on the chart so that once you're in a trade, you could just put those markers. And if it hits your stop loss or if it hits your profit line, it'll automatically take you out and you profit your money without you even paying attention to it. You can go about your day, whether it's taking care of your kids, working your job, commuting, whatever it may be. That's what those lines are for, so that you don't have to depend on yourself to be monitoring your charts day in and day out. So that's that, guys. I think I've covered the majority of the questions that I got last week regarding getting involved in the Forex industry. $3 trillion per day fluctuation per day. So, guys, understand that this skill, it's not going anywhere. It's a skill that you can utilize in the economy. The economy is going nowhere. The dollar is going nowhere. Currency is going nowhere. Cryptocurrency is coming along, but it's currency at the end of the day. And if you can build a skill like when people back in the 1930s and they had their own trade, right? Trade, no pun intended, but they had their own trade: plumbing, electrician, flooring, carpentry, whatever it is. It was a skill. Nobody could take that skill away from you. Nobody could take that skill. So if you learn trading, nobody will be able to take that skill away from you. So if you're making $200, $300 extra a month, it's not a good thing, right? So thanks, you guys. Thanks again, guys. I'll go ahead and sign out for the rest of the evening on this video. Leave a comment. Let me know where you're listening in from. And if you have any questions, leave those in the comments as well, and I'll reply back in less than 24 hours. All right, guys, you enjoy the rest of your evening and stay up. Talk soon.